What is going on, guys? Welcome to week number 14 of our NCAA Football 14 All-Teambuilder Dynasty. We got the Ardmore Thunderwolves at home against Broken Arrow. This one's got some weight to it. Two teams from Oklahoma, rivalry game. If we win, we're champions of the Big 12 East.
Yes, that's what's at stake here. If you win, you're in to play Denver Tech, the Rush, the number one team in the country. Here's Tremaine Chapman taking this one to the house, and this was the first play of the game?
First play of the game. Yep. Totally just schooled us on the blocking. He broke about 2 tackles on there. Like, it was just disastrous. That was absolutely disastrous.
That was a pretty wild play, and it was pretty basic. Yeah, you just missed some tackles there. I don't know how you shed that tackle, but somehow Chapman managed that.
Nothing you can do. And, you know, like we talked about in the preview video, this game is kind of a trap game a little bit because you got it's a rivalry game. Broken Arrow's here to play, and of course, I mean, we have to win this game.
Right. So here's Cade Wilson. You are taking this to the house on an option read. I saw a couple of guys get flattened on Broken Arrow's defense.
Really good blocks.
Yep. So the offensive line, after early mistake, playing better. Here's Chapman again, though.
After another broken tackle, and we got missed tackle here by McCullough, and just huge blocks up front by Broken Arrow's lineman, but Duarte is going to catch Chapman. He's over 150 rushing yards on like 3 rushing attempts right now.
Yeah, pretty wild. Snyder goes there to Nelson Watts, the backup running back, and Broken Arrow has the lead, and it's really happened pretty quickly here, and they have the football here again as the first quarter's winding down, and he goes wide open Trent Benefield for a 22-yard score.
If you guys saw the pre-play art, all of those Ardmore defensive players were all over the place. Nobody knew what their assignments were. They were constantly all over the field, and thus leading to wide open receivers. So we got Cade Wilson getting in on another touchdown, so it's going to be 21-14 here, mid part of the second quarter. Big hit there by, I believe that was Duarte. 3rd and 12 now. Snyder passing to Tyrell Odong, 7-yard reception, and they're not going to get the first down. So pretty good break for Ardmore. We got to capitalize on this, try to get it to 21-21 game here to exit the half, get into the next half.
Ooh.
And we got a no flag.
Brothers on the coverage. Makes a solid play here. And Broken Arrow, by the way, they're playing for their bowl lives. So this is a big game for them. I mean, they have to win this to get to the postseason. So here's Drew Snyder going deep, and Duarte's there in coverage.
That's 2 plays that Duarte has made back-to-back that were almost intercepted.
Yep, and here's Hill Parrish. He's working on that right tackle, Montgomery, but throws incomplete. Marcus McCullough with the deflection. So your defense has kind of turned the corner here after a really rough start to the game.
It was a really good defensive series right there.
Yep, and here's Akeem Jenkins for 17.
2nd and 7 here. Still down 7. Wilson rolling out to the right. He's got Jenkins again for a nice reception. That's 17 yards. We got 58 seconds to go. Run a little bit of hurry up here. 45 seconds to go. 3rd and 5. A little pump fake, and looking up the middle to D.D. Foreman, and it's going to get picked off by one of the better defensive players for Broken Arrow. That's Gatlin.
Yep, Connor Gatlin with the pick at safety, and Broken Arrow goes into the half with the lead.
This is scary.
Here.
This is scary, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. This is a little surprising for me, anyway. Here's Cade Wilson rolling out again, trying to stretch that play out, extend it, hits Foreman for 18 yards.
It's actually kind of a nice play because Foreman, the defender that was on Foreman, kind of slipped when he was looking for him, trying to find him. Here's a sack on John Hicks. He was in on a 2nd and 6 play there. It's going to be 3rd and 16 now. Hicks dropping back, and he's going to fire to Tratnick down the sideline, so he gets out of bounds. Good field goal range. That was a pretty smart play by Hicks, the freshman.
Right, so you'll have to settle for the field goal here. So again, I mean, Broken Arrow still in control of this game. Very surprisingly, here's Chapman running the ball again.
Jeez.
He's having himself a good game. Yards per carry, though, is inching down.
8 rushes for over, that's insane. He's not even double-digit rushes, and then he's over 100 yards. Like, that's brutal. But here's Snyder getting snagged. He does snacked. He does lose the football there, but able to pick it back up. Here's Nelson Watts, 12-yard reception. It's going to be 1st and 10. So we had him on the ropes a little bit, and then they just turned that big play into a 1st down. 3rd and 6, a little screen pass here. Here's Jasper Hodges, cannot make the play. Good blocking on Smoot. McKinley finally makes the tackle. So yet again, they pick up a crucial 1st down. 2nd and 9, and Snyder is doing his best to avoid pressure. He gets sacked for a 2-yard loss. That's Guerrero. 3rd and 11 situation.
All right, so Ardmore needs a hold here and throw up the middle. Incomplete.
We're going to get it.
Anymore.
We're going to get it. So that's really, really good. So get a field goal. It's going to be 24-17. And here's Wilson. He's been on fire this whole game with running the football. I think he's up over 100 yards at this point too. Nice pass to Hardaway. That was a gutsy throw. He had to get some loft onto that throw. 25 yards. Made it look easy. 2nd and 6. Running that speed option. Here goes Wilson again, taking on defenders. And he's going to get in for another touchdown. So Ardmore is going to tie this game up late in the 3rd quarter.
And he beat the 1-yard line. Invisible wall, so that was impressive all the way around. Markeith Flynn, though, makes a catch and he fumbles.
Yeah, McKinley picks it up. Fell right into his lap.
Wow, so a big turnover. Good luck for Ardmore on that play. I'm going to say it's luck.
1st and 10. Look at this blocking here. And then look at DeQuandre Shook again, guys. He is on fire with the moves, with the shimmy and a shake. For 47 yards. That's a halfback off tackle play, and he was just able to spring it. That little power O. Nice score there. It's going to be 31-24, but Broken Arrow has to respond here. 2nd and 9, 4:43 left to go. Snyder dropping back. We are in some zone coverage. He can't find anybody open. He's going to force it to McKinley, who has another turnover. He had that fumble recovery, and then now he's got an interception to his ledger. And
yeah, Snyder just makes poor throw there. Pretty typical of him, however. I mean, he's just not making good reads. But here's Shook. Man, just keeps going.
Wow. DeQuandre Shook getting that big 1st down. 1st and 10 now. And then look at this. That's not, I mean, you don't need to be doing that.
No,
Cade,
that's a mistake.
That's really bad. You got to be running the football.
Going the other way. Gatlin gets his 2nd turnover of the game, and Broken Arrow has some life here.
Yeah.
Late.
Do not think this game is over.
No, not by any means. Here's Takari Stone, the fullback, brought down for a 0-yard gain, and Ardmore gets the ball back. So 2:14.
They ended up punting it away. That's amazing to me.
Well, it might have been a good call all the way back there, but a bomb to Hardaway.
43 yards. That's the dagger. That's the dagger, man. So Cade Wilson's going to finish this one off with one score through the air and a lot of touchdowns on the ground. So Ardmore's going to take home the W, 38-24. We're going to the Big 12 championship, boys. Let's go.
Congratulations. That was a hard season. Faced some good teams. Took care of business for the most part. Had a couple gaffes there, but I mean, 10-2 in a major conference is nothing to scoff at. So congratulations, my friend. I'll give you a big old pat on the back if you guys can hear that.
That one felt pretty good. That one felt good. Finally, a conference championship game where I don't have to worry about you.
I thought you said finally a compliment for me.
Oh, well, yeah, we could go with that. We could go, yeah, brotherly compliment. But I was gonna say, we saw Drew Snyder getting a little frustrated. He's done. His college career is officially over.
Yep, he is going to declare for the MLB draft. So that was his last game, and it didn't go down in style. Let's just say that. But here is the game that y'all have been waiting for. Nebraska State hosting Denver. We got some snow on the ground. We're going up against the best rushing attack in the country, appropriately. And man, I mean, maybe the weather can slow them down. That's what
does it favor them though? I mean, when you're running the football,
it depends.
It should favor you.
It depends. It depends on the kind of snowfall. You know, if it's like windy and miserable, then nobody's going to score a lot of points. If you are like plotting in snow, then the offense has all the advantage because defense has to react. So I don't know. It will depend on the conditions.
You seem to be running the ball here pretty well. You had Brenneman on that option. Now you got Pritchett.
Yep, and Rooney is going to play the first series here on Senior Day. And, man, we are really trying to manage this game. Trying not to let it get away from us, you know. But here's Schmidt. I mean, good luck trying to make these tackles, man. It's just going to be hard. I mean, Denver, they know what's at stake here. You just take care of this game. Adverse conditions, but you just take care of this game. The national title is still within reach. And Jarquez Holly, there he is.
The vulture.
Getting that touchdown. So, we are not off to the best start. Although, I don't know. I'm feeling like... I still feel like I can hold on to this game.
I would say that, you know, okay, so you're down 7-0 to the number one team in the nation, right? I wouldn't freak out too much because it seemed like you're holding your own here in the first part of this game here.
Right.
But now
a stop here is a must. So we're definitely looking to hold them to 3. And we do. How about that? Javon Singleton out of bounds. It's going to be 10-0. Now, Cameron Willis. Okay, we are putting him in. We're saying, you know what?
Rooney's time is done.
Let's let it roll here. Rooney did play the entire first quarter, so he got, I think, 3 series in. So, but we were still without any points, so we're just gonna roll with Willis.
A little bit longer of a leash for Rooney than originally intended.
Yep, right. So here's Durham with a nice grab here. Man, I got some guys open. There's Yarborough.
That was a user catch.
I like what Yarborough's doing, man. He's making some good catches out here. And we're going to go to Bourgeois. He gets annihilated. Wow. Up the middle. I think that was Ollie Hurst on the tackle.
Of course it is. That guy's a beast.
He does a lot. So now second and goal. Here's Yarborough. Can't quite get that footing we were talking about.
Where's the agility, Anthony?
Running in the slick snow conditions there. Third and goal. We're going to Higbee and...
I thought he's in.
How is that not a touchdown?
He's in, man. He's over the plane.
That's a touchdown. So we're challenging this because I want this score. Like, I'm not risking anything in this game. I say, give me the points. And he's got the ball in like the worst position you could possibly hold it. It's an easy touchdown if you just put it up against your chest. So we're gonna go for it. Why not? We need 7. We know we need 7, and then not gonna happen. There's Randy Lowe. Puts the tackle on Higbee. Just walked through the line. We do get a stop, though, on the next possession. Now we're going deep.
Nice shot.
Yarborough.
Nice shot there by Yarborough. Good catch.
I feel like we were jobbed right there. I really do.
I think so, too. And now you're starting to, like, have a little fire here. You're starting to sling it right downfield. That's pretty impressive, some of those throws that Willis was making right there.
Yeah. And as just a freshman, I don't know why his rating is so low because he doesn't really play like it.
Right.
He plays like an 80.
I was just gonna say like an 80.
Right.
Here's so second and goal.
We're going back to the well here, and we're trying to run the clock down because we know we cannot leave too much time if we get a score here. So again, the fullback dive is not cutting it like he normally does, and we're going back to the well.
Jeez, dude. Okay, so you see how fast they got on you?
Yeah.
The CPU is like, okay, yeah, you're running up the middle.
I don't know. That's my bread and butter play, and we're 0 for 4 on it. Man, so we got to settle for 3. Like, you got to take the points right now.
But you're holding them. You held them to 10 points. I don't know if that's part of the strategy here. Like, you were just eating up clock. And then look at this. Okafor with the interception, guys. So you need to be hanging on to your butts here.
Oh, yeah.
Because
getting close, everybody.
It's getting crazy. And then now 3rd and 3 and a drop.
That is so bad. Brenneman, come on, man. That kills us. So now they're running. Oh man, this is a busted play, and Timmons, the Heisman contender, is gone.
Yep.
JP Combs can't catch him.
You guessed that they were going to run to the left, and they ran to the right.
Timmons had the smarts to just abort the play, move to the right, and it was all clear there. So good play by Timmons.
Yep. It's going to be 17-3, and here is a 3rd and 7 crucial situation there for Nebraska State. They get the first down, and then now a little read option there for...
We want our 7. We got to get those 7 points back. I mean, I got the X guy. What was I doing?
I don't know. But you went to Yarborough. He's been safety.
First
been
down.
Safety blanket all game long.
You got a 1st and goal situation. We're going to flip it to Bourgeois, and we score.
Got him.
Awesome. Okay, so all the Prairie Dog believers get hyped right now, man. 17-10. This is right where we want them. We're making some good tackles on the running game, but this is not one of those situations.
I was just going to say, nobody is cold in those stands today for Nebraska State.
Here's Timmons on a busted play. And man, we had quite a bit of this. I mean, we've seen their biggest runs, but overall, I mean, we've had a lot of stop behind the line of scrimmage, but missed tackle on Timmons.
Sullivan!
Cyrus Sullivan.
Get him.
Can't catch Timmons. 36-yard touchdown. So he's having himself a great game. Good for his Heisman chances, I'd say. We're going deep right here.
Oh, God, nice
Cade
job,
Myers.
Cade Myers. This guy comes up clutch for you
Yeah.
constantly.
I like throwing with Willis to the tight ends. It just works. So we're rolling right now, but I mean,
4th and
we're
5.
close to that red zone, man. We got a 4th and 5 situation. We're going to Yarborough. Mr. Steady right now. Got to try to survive in this game right now. We need that touchdown.
A read option here, and look at this. It's
no.
it's snuffed out, and then look, Willis tries to do too much.
Yep.
Do you know what down that was?
3rd down.
So
That's why we
another
took a
play.
chance. Yeah, that's why we took a chance like that. I mean, it was just kind of sensed that
Oh, no.
things were not going
no.
well. We needed to make something happen.
Oh,
But this
no.
is bad. We know what's going to happen here. Timmons going a long way.
Okafor can't even get him either. He's so fast. Timmons is incredibly fast, but hold on. It is coming back.
All right, we got a clipping. But, I mean, down 2 scores. It's still a pretty rough situation to be in, I would say.
3rd and 24, though. You got to get a stop here. Gotta get a
Going
stop.
Deep.
Got Sullivan in the interception. Nice. So, the situation, get a touchdown. You got 1 timeout. You need to get the onside kick. You have to get the
touchdown's easier said than done right now, though, because we only have 1 in the game, and we need to get 2 in 30 seconds. On Yarborough, come on.
He's been catching everything all game long.
He's been great. Now we're going there, and Jordy Williams gets the pick.
That's
I had him
nice.
open the end zone. The throw is just a little bit too low.
Too low. That's going to seal the deal, boys and girls. So Denver Tech takes home yet again another W. Congrats on an undefeated season for the Denver Tech Rush. And they look every bit of the part of a number 1 team. I tell you what,
Right.
they're going to... You know what? I'm
mean-
going to avenge you. I will avenge you.
Oh, okay. I mean, well, look. It's tough. It was a tough game. I think we condensed it a little bit. We were running some clock. We were not doing anything too crazy. Had to make something happen near the end. Didn't work. But I think the Prairie Dogs played a good game. Even though we're kind of average, anytime a team like that goes on the road, I don't hold that score against Denver. I mean, we played a good game. So. But here we are going to move on to ACU at Shreveport. Now this is Billy Ray Hayes.
Yeah, Nate LaDuca was hurt, so he was unable to play in this game. And it kind of worked out because, like you mentioned, Hayes is a senior.
Right, so he'll start senior day. I guess it works out. He's not terrible. He is what he is.
By the way, this was the game that won the vote.
Yeah.
So this was all put up to a vote, and this is the game that you guys decided to pick. 3rd and 10 here. Robert Bishop with a strike there to Kyle Mitchell for 8 yards. It's going to be 4th and 2, so good stop by the Skeeters. They only get 3 points.
Right, and this game is big too because Bishop, this is his last game, but it's going to be hard to top Drakena Timmons or Kerryon Johnson. But, Bishop's played himself into the Heisman conversation, but the problem is he's running into a buzzsaw
Nice.
with the Shreveport defense because Shreveport's defense is playing really good.
Yeah, they're just sound. They're stout. They don't make a lot of mistakes on that side of the football. So, ACU is definitely going to have a task today.
Parker makes a tackle. So here's Bishop. That's going to be a 3-3 game, and he's going to get sacked here. That's Amir Johnson with the sack.
It's going to be 3rd and 14 now. 6:06 left to go in the second quarter. And then they're going to try to run a screen pass. I guess I don't blame them at midfield trying to make something happen. You don't really want to challenge Shreveport's defense or secondary, but they're going to make a stop here. And look at this catch by Brett Britton. He's not the most athletic dude on the field, but, he made that play look pretty nice. Picked up the first down, 3rd and 10, and Wingo's going to get dropped for a screen pass that just didn't go anywhere.
Yep, I think it was Stevens. Looked like Bill Stevens on the tackle. And here's Bishop throwing downfield. That's Johnson Jr. Makes that catch.
Oh, a little horse collar there.
Ooh, missed call.
40 yards, though. A little play action pass complete on a 3rd and 6 to Kerp, but good stop. Good stop again, so they're going to have to settle for another field goal.
I like
6-3.
the secondary's good. Shreveport's got it all. They got a good secondary. Oh, man. Britton.
Goodness.
Go Britton.
Goodness.
Oh,
He's
man.
breaking even more guys. Now
How
we got
many tackles did he break on?
like 5. But look we got a face mask on Brett Britton. And ACU is going to give up even more yards from that play. So James Washington gives up the penalty. It's going to be 3rd and 6. And firing off his back foot is Hayes. Michael Clayton with the deflection. It's going to be 4th and 6. So now we got a 6-6 game here nearing halftime. Big catch by Kyle Mitchell for 24 yards right there. Look at this ball placement. You see that lineman jumping, and then now you got man. We're out of words.
That goes to the practice. That's all practice.
Ooh, Mizell. Eli Mizell almost had that interception for a pick 6. That would have turned this game on its head. 4th and 4. Taft comes on and gets that field goal. So it's going to be 9-6. 33.
Yeah, interesting score.
Jeez, 30 seconds left to go here. Here's Wingo gets 15. Field goal here is going to tie it, so you got to shoot for at least a field goal.
Oh.
Almost had the completion there, but really good breakup. Really good breakup.
On the breakup.
First and goal, and then look at this. Wide open in the back of the end zone is Brett Britton. 10-yard
target.
score.
Tight end.
My goodness. So Shreveport is coming to play.
Awesome.
Like you were saying when we were watching this, we were like, man, this team is a game squad.
Yeah.
They just come out here every day, every Saturday, and they just put on a show, man. They just they know what they're doing. They're well coached.
Oh, yeah. I think it all goes down to coaching. They're just that kind of team. And they have the ball here inside the red zone. So this could be an upset. This is looking like an upset to me right now. And a drop. Oh,
You spoke too soon.
yeah. Didn't help Hayes, but they tack on that field goal, and they're up 7 now. So that's good. Noah Jones out of the backfield for 11.
That's twice now that Mizell got burned like that.
By Jones.
Yeah, well, it might not have been Jones, but it was like a play like that where the receiver ended up he went short, but then he decided to break it off long.
Yep,
and he
so
just got burned.
Marching down at the
1 yard line.
Quentin Battle makes a catch. And
Crispy
makes an appearance with the touchdown run there. So, man, we're back to square one here.
Back to an even game, 16-16. We are in the start of the 4th quarter now, and look at this throw, Hayes. There's 5 guys in the vicinity right there. That's way too crowded of a window. There is no window there. I mean, you can't make that throw, but ACU gets the football, and then look at this strike to Amari Manuel, the touchdown machine. There's no way you can stop this guy inside the 20-yard line.
Can't wait to see what he does at the next level.
Dude, he's going to be an absolute beast.
Yep.
Green Bay Packers, maybe? Packers might
see him working with Aaron Rodgers. That would be good.
Yeah. Little sack there. There's Price Greer, who's got 3 sacks in this game. And it was a big one. It's going to force 3rd and 14. And look at this. Matthew Kennedy coming in hot. Lays a big hit on Hayes. And they got to punt the football away. So 3rd and 1 here, mid part of the 4th quarter. Bishop, look at this. He's got wheels, kid. But there is a flag on the field. Is it going to stand? It is not. So, yep.
Going back. That is Jody Sunday.
Good job,
starting
Sunday.
center.
Is he going to be playing on Sundays if he makes that?
Not like that. So Tyler Kerp makes the catch here, though. We're going to be down to 2.5 minutes, though, and they are in scoring position, which is a problem for the Skeeters.
It's not looking good, boys.
Yes, so they are now going to run the ball. Here is Jones with the touchdown.
Yep.
Good way to get a nice little send-off for him. He's a senior. Obviously, they'll have their ball game left to go, but final regular season game.
Shreveport's got 2 timeouts here, 49 seconds to go, but this is not going to help your cause. Got to call a timeout here.
Armendariz,
who's been a sack machine all year long.
Yeah, really good overall.
3rd and 18 and a pass that's going to go incomplete. Hayes has 43 passing attempts, so this is kind of like not what they do. They rely on Andre Wingo to get him through, but look at this great throw. He can't get into the end zone. That's Herschel Gates.
Down at the
1 yard line.
1 yard line. Herschel Gates makes that catch, and then he goes to Desi Brooks
for 2-yard score.
Yeah, a lot of passing. I
know.
Dare say too much passing.
For Shreveport, yeah. Onside kick is not going to work. 28 seconds left.
We got to check the gloves in the football, see if there's any kind of magnet attached to it, because it went right into his palm.
Yeah.
Be that as it may.
Cheating.
Yes.
Possible cheating.
ACU takes this one. They're going to finish the year 10-2. Going to go to a high-quality bowl game. And if they win that, I mean, they're going to be really highly ranked. But hats off to the Skeeters. It was a great season for them, too.
All right, guys, so Week 14 action is done and over with. Let's check out the rest of the simmed games. ACU beat Shreveport. You guys saw that. Let's go to Camu and Odessa, 37-7. You were pretty much right on the money with this pick.
Pretty close. Camu gets 279 yards rushing. Quarterbacks did okay there. Golston had a huge game. Pretty much as expected, and then, man, Odessa just ended the year with a thud.
Yep. 0-8. You called it. You said they weren't going to win a game.
9-game losing streak. Amarillo tops Midland State. They hand Midland State their, I want to say, 4th consecutive loss.
D.D. Dukes actually had to come into that game for Russell Springer. I don't know if that's based on an injury or what, but their season is pretty much, I mean, they're done. They're not playing for anything other than bowl game. Right. He should be healthy by then.
Yeah, okay, so 3 consecutive losses at the end for Midland, and they were in a good spot nearing the end of the season, so that's kind of a bad way to go for them. But yeah, like you said, Dukes came in, did okay.
Crazy thing, it's the tale of two cities right here, because you got Midland that was kind of the sexy pick, and now they're kind of limping into a bowl game.
Yeah.
Amarillo really took control of their season near the end.
You're right, and looks like CJ Wicks got knocked out himself, so Jordy Sprague had to come in. Did not perform that well in Wicks' absence. And then McAllen beats Little Rock sort of as expected. That mercifully ends Little Rock's mediocre season.
469.
Even with the turnovers, McAllen still puts up quite a bit of offensive yardage. Judd Carmichael goes for 387 with 4 touchdowns. And let's see if Carson Jackson did anything. 93 yards and a touch.
You're going to take that. You're going to take that.
All right. So that, I mean, we know what that means.
We know what that means. Denver Tech against Ardmore.
Ooh.
The rematch of the ages.
And let's look at the final conference standings. All right, now here are the conference standings. You know, as you saw last week, I mean, this is pretty much where we've been at for a while, but just to give you guys the visual, and we have the end of the season.
Yep, we have the end of the season. I'm going to actually post that in a pinned comment on the video for Wednesday.
Because you got to go back and look, and we're doing it live right
now. We're doing this all live. But yeah, so we're not going to announce any winners in this video, but for next Wednesday, make sure you guys are checking out that. There's going to be a little video here for you guys for the Big 12 Championship. That's going to be kind of like the preview video for that week. And then, yeah, I'll just pin it in the comment who won and who won what the standings were, and so on and so forth. And then we'll talk about what the winners win in the off-season videos.
Yes. So that is what we're looking at in final standings. So Nebraska State, we came in 4th place. Actually, 5th place.
I think I picked you 3rd.
Yeah. You know, 5th place would be more appropriate because Camu beat us. So that might change. And so you and Ardmore and ACU tie for 1st, although you get the nod there. McAllen comes in 3rd. Shreveport surprised some people with a 4th place finish, and then Little Rock and Broken Arrow.
I did not see that coming at all. Shreveport 7-5. I thought it might have been like flipped, 5-7.
Yeah. I guess at the end of the day, it's pretty much what we expected. You know, these were the top 3 teams. These are the bottom 3 teams. So pretty much shook out as expected, I would say.
Yeah. All right, so before we end today's video, we're going to show you guys who else in college football land, what they're playing for. Are they going to play for their championships? Who's in?
All right, the ACC North won by North Carolina. They dominated the conference. ACC South won by Florida State. So it'll be North Carolina, Florida State. The American Conference, the East Division was won by West Virginia at 7-1, number 9 team in the country. The American West,
oh, cool,
by virtue of a tiebreaker, will go to Iowa State.
Dang it, freaking Kansas couldn't do it.
Surprising year for Kansas.
Rock chalk.
All right, now let's see. We have the Big Ten East. Obviously, Ohio State only played 11 games apparently, but they will win the Big Ten East. That is an incredible year.
What?
Rutgers goes 9-3.
What? Michigan goes 5-6. Rutgers goes 9-3.
No bowl game for Michigan. Okay, now we have the Big Ten West. Wisconsin over Purdue.
Not surprising at all. We get Wisconsin, Ohio State yet again.
Seems like every year, doesn't it? Oh, the MAC. Yeah, I love the MAC, but this just kind of doesn't really matter. Buffalo versus Eastern Michigan.
Eastern.
How about that?
Eastern.
Mountain West, Mountain Division won by New Mexico. The West won by Hawaii. Interesting.
Nice. They pretty much dominated the West.
Pac-12, the Pacific was won by number 5 team in the country, UCLA, with an 8-1 record, and the Pac-12 Southwest, Oklahoma. So the Pac-16 title game will be Oklahoma and UCLA.
That's pretty sweet.
SEC won by Florida. The SEC East was won by Florida. A lot of parity here, it looks like.
Everybody's beating up on each other.
Yes, SEC West
yeah.
goes to Texas A&M.
You know, Cole Fountain, he's got his logo. I noticed some of your guys' logos. I love to check them out. He's got an Alabama thing on there, so he's not going to be too happy with this, but you know,
I'm happy.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
So those will be the conference title games, and there's going to be some at stake. I mean, Oklahoma's sitting there at 3. Ohio State's going to have to play Wisconsin, and then you got obviously Denver playing Ardmore. So nobody knows what the national title landscape will be after championship week.
Just yet. It's all up for grabs at this point. So, alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this thing, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that red button for a subscribe or my logo on the bottom right hand corner. We'll see you in the Wednesday preview video, little hype video. I will be posting the standings yet again for those of you guys that took part in the early season preseason contest for who you think is going to finish in what standings, and declare a winner. Prizes still yet to be determined, but we'll save that for the off-season videos. So Saturday, you guys will notice that Saturday is still going to be gameplay. So that'll be the Big 12 championship game between Denver Tech and Ardmore. We'll see you guys then. As always, peace.